Market checkers runners low. Genius and Evil $4.40, Golden Fox $3.40, Birthday Bash at $18, Midnight City $4, Rule of Engagement $41, The Spit at $31, Magic Pins $81, Poop Deck Pappy $101, Shiloh $26, Lords of Leap at $8.50, Grosvenor Gate $201, Star Shiraz $8, Millie's Magic and Chalkboard each at $101.
Starter going to the platform. He's ready for them. 1,400 metres the distance. Racing now. Great start. Golden Fox got the best of it. Bounced in front. Chalkboard showing good speed. Star Shiraz is going to third on the inside. Shiloh to fourth. Genius and Evil fifth. Then Lords are leaping and Grosvenor Gate on the outside. Magic Pins. Midnight City is drifting back outside of Rule of Engagement. Getting back is Poop Deck Pappy and then the Spit on the outside. And Birthday Bash is dropping to the rear into the first bend with 1,000 metres left to go. Golden Fox is coming back underneath the jockey. Seema has him travelling along beautifully at the moment. Grosvenor Gate is in second position. Shiloh is a length away third, but wide, racing on the outside of Chalkboard. Over on the inside is Star Shiraz. The filly's getting a nice run. She's tracking up behind the pace. Magic Pins is in the centre. Further back then on the rails came Rule of Engagement, Genius and Evil. The Spit going wide. Lords are leaping. Midnight City is a long way back. Then Poop Deck Pappy. Millie's Magic is well back. And last of all, Birthday Bash on the home turn. 450 metres left to go. Golden Fox, he'll let him go shortly. Golden Fox is a length and a half in front. Star Shiraz is into the clear and she's coming after him now. Shiloh's third. Chalkboard is running fourth. Midnight City has pulled to the outside. He's putting in a big run. Rule of Engagement running on. Golden Fox has gone. The filly's gone to the lead. Star Shiraz is in front. Rule of Engagement is chasing her down the outside. Midnight City, but Star Shiraz is in front. She's a top little filly. She's won the sires. Star Shiraz first, tight second and third. It's a photo. Rule of Engagement or Midnight City. Lords are leaping fourth. Followed in by Chalkboard, Poop Deck Pappy, and then Genius and Evil, Birthday Bash and the Spit. Golden Fox stopped in the straight. Further back, Shiloh, Grosvenor Gate, Millie's Magic, and Magic Pins, one of the last home. Star Shiraz, Boss gave her a beautiful run. That's his 10th Group 1 for the season. That's Boss's 10th Group 1. That will deserve a big reception from you folks when he comes back, because he equals the record, 10 Group 1s for the season. And she's a super little filly, Star Shiraz. A filly by Sequado out of Starshine Express, was bred by Windermere Stud. Was trained by Rex Lip and was ridden by Glenn Boss. He gave her a beautiful run too. She was getting that lovely run just behind the pace most of the way. And she sprinted past Golden Fox in the straight. And she's been able to pull away from them. She scored well. Midnight City ran on gamely, as did Rule of Engagement, but they never looked a chance of catching Star Shiraz. Well, Bossy was in great form this time last year when he won the Stradbroke on private steer. He had a blowout in Sydney during the Autumn Carnival at Randwick when he rode, what was it, 5 or 6 Group 1ers. And he needed one more Group 1 to take him to 10 and equal the record. He's got 10 Group 1s now, so he loves the reception, this fellow. You wait till he comes back. He'll try and G you up, and you should try and G him up. Star Shiraz, raced by R. Boucher, M. Boucher, S. Benson, T. Fraser, D. Fraser, and R. Newbury. Second place goes to number 4, Midnight City by Lion Hunter at a Red Rebel Girl, trained by Tim Martin, written by Brad Pengelly. 5 is third, Rule of Engagement, by Dennis Singer out of Ungaro, trained by Sean Dwyer, written by Scott Galloway. And at number 10, Lords of Leaping has finished fourth. Lords of Leaping, written by Danny Nikolic for Robert Smurden. 1:22.3 the time. Race record, lovely jubbly at 21.4. 1:22.3. 35.4 for the last 600 metres, 35.4. A length and a half, a nose and a long neck. Here's Glenn coming back now, standing high in the irons, waving the whip to the crowd. Take her down the straight, Glenn. Show her off to everyone. That's his 10th Group 1 for the season. That equals the record. G Boss, the big Group 1 winning rider of Australia today. He's looking for a cheer from the crowd. He's looking for a reception from the crowd. Give them the old jig jog business, Glenn. Give them a bit of that jig jog stuff. Here's Boss coming back into the enclosure now aboard Star Shiraz. Star Shiraz returning. She's Queensland bred by Sequado, who stands at Lyndhurst, and out of a semi-Palatinsk mare called Starshine Express. It takes a lot to ride 10 Group 1ers in a season. Only the very best can do it, and that's what Glenn Boss is. He's one of the best jockeys in the country, if not the best, and he's indicating 10 Group 1s for the season. That's 10. And that equals the record. Midnight City second, Rule of Engagement third, Lords of Leaping has finished in fourth place. Here are the dividends now. Star Shiraz, $6.90 and $2. Midnight City, $1.80. Rule of Engagement, $8.10. Pudella, $17.60. The trifecta, $1,157. First four, $9,695.60. The daily double, $18 and $12. That's Vouvray and Star Shiraz, $107.50. And the treble, $218 and $12. Falkirk, Vouvray, Star Shiraz, $553.70. The betting returns, Star Shiraz ran $8. Second, Midnight City at $4. And third, Rule of Engagement at $41. Golden Fox, the unplaced favourite, $3.40. $3.40 for Golden Fox. Jockeys now go to scale. We stand by for the notification of correct weight. The PJ O'Shea Stakes is the last race today for Action International. And in the last race, there are no scratchings and no jockey changes. Stand by now for the weight signal.
Thanks, matey.
Presentation will be taking place in a few moments' time. He can't contain himself, Boss. He's running up to the jockey's room. So we wait for the presentation ceremony here. Glenn, I'm sure, will give all his Queensland fans something to talk about with the presentation ceremony after the running of the QTC Sires produce. It's a great effort when you think of it, isn't it? 10 Group 1 winners in a season. When you're the best, you attract the best. And what a year it's been for him, that wonderful autumn in Sydney, and of course he won the Melbourne Cup on the Kiwi Diver. And it all started at Caboolture. The Queensland Turf Club, Mr. Trevor Hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful day. We've had a great day here with much excitement. We've had the second of the two Group 1 races here at Eagle Farm, the home of Group 1 racing and undoubtedly the Group 1 track in Queensland. Every now and then you have a great day and allows you to enjoy the farm for what it is. And can I just make one quick political statement? For all those people who want to sell the farm, for all those people who want to negotiate with people who want to sell the farm, I say stuff them. We'll be back here next year. Ladies and gentlemen, the Borelli Handmade Clothing Size Produce Stake has been a great race. And for people, every time in your life, you have one time when your dreams come true. And some of my best friends are in this horse, and I'm just so pleased that they've won. I know the owners. There might be many other owners and they're wealthier and poorer, but there's never been nicer and better owners than these people. To make the presentation today, we have Count Fabio Borelli, who's going to make the presentations, and I ask you to come forward now.
Thank you so much. I would say thanks all body and all organized this fantastic racing. I would say thanks you so much, Joe Richard, and the honest Vittorio Emanuele di Savoia, King of Italy, and everybody. Thank you so much, enjoy, and see you soon.
I now call upon the owners to come forward and accept the trophy. I'm not sure, Ross, you're representing the owners. Ross is coming forward to collect the trophy.
Thank you very much. Thanks everyone. Geez, that was bloody good. I'd just like to say that we certainly never expected this from this filly. Rex, this filly was bought over a drink at the QWS sale, so bloody good drink too, Rex. Thanks, mate. And Rex's first Group 1 winner. Thanks very much. Well deserved. And the syndicate members of this horse have been long-time clients of the Lip stable, so he truly deserves it. And to his wife, Roz, all the staff, Jen, the strapper, done a great job. And Bossy, 10 Group 1s. Thanks, mate. Thanks for sponsoring the race.
Next, I'd like to present that Group 1 maiden who's just lost his virginity, Rex Lepp. Rex, I can promise you we're going to put on double the amount of cheesels today.
Thank God QDC put on fresh cheesels for me. Anyway, the chairman of the QDC, ladies and gentlemen, sponsors, I'd like to thank my owners very much for putting this horse in my stable. It took a bit to convince a couple of them, but anyway, they're here today and they're enjoying it very much. There's a couple of people I'd like to thank very much, Jenny, especially Strapper, all my staff at home. And also I'd like to thank Ron Goltz, one of our leading riders on the Darling Downs, for helping me educate and get this filly to where she is today. Thanks, Ron. And to my old mate here, Glenn, we've been together for many years, probably more than longer than Glenn's been with Gay Waterhouse and Co down south. But I don't care. It's Lip and Boss today. Anyway, thanks Glenn, and thanks everybody.
Your collection will be bigger than mine, see?
This is pride of place.
Crystal only.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now go from the Group 1 virgin to the man that's had a heap of Group 1s. Glenn?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Members of the Queensland Turf Club, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests, first of all, I'd like to thank Borelli Handmade Clothing for sponsoring the Size Produce. I'd also like to thank an old sparring partner of mine, Rexy Lip, for preparing this little filly so beautifully today, and he told me that she'd be hard to beat today, and I really thank him for putting me on. To all the owners, they're a great bunch of people, and I really appreciate their trust in me and putting me on their fine filly. And to all the people, I'm glad you're here. I'm a Queenslander. To do me 10 in Queensland. I couldn't think of a better place than to break me 10 for the year. Thank you very much.